herself. Why are we here? And I would overload a jury if I never heard her. I called for an ambulance, and we're here because I called an ambulance. Because she fell and hurt herself. Why are we here? And I would overload a jury if I were going after it. I'd say, Your Honor, there is no case. There is no case because nothing ever happened. Pure and simple. There was never a crime. She fell and hurt herself. I called for an ambulance as soon as I got in the house, and she told me she needed help. And this is what occurred after that. They're trying to railroad us both into something that never happened. The jury just has to be convinced that nothing happened. So why are you there? It's really pretty cut and dry. They've just been trying to make it look like something happened.
That's correct.
That's all.
That's right. And in the process committed 20 felony crimes himself. They broke 20 laws already doing it. To an innocent family at their home. Almost costing that poor girl's life. Almost costing me mine. Over and over.
And that's the other part. Is they're not trying to get me, but they're not hurting just me. They're hurting my girlfriend too. She had to sell her home because of the harassment.
And take a major loss.
We are both homeless.
We had to take a major loss and lost everything because of this. We've been going through hell because of this.
They've harmed both of us.
And our families.
Yeah.
Everybody's been put through with this. They know we're innocent. They've held back the body cam that he had wearing and looked at it. They saw the ambulance paramedic guys take her out by gurney strapped down because she couldn't walk. They're trying to make it look like the fire department guys walked her from the building. Because Severance said, they called him to secure the police, which they didn't. So he had to have fire department people there showing them taking her when her head's wrapped. But he called them 2 days later, 3 days in a row until he got that clip at our house while he had me in a cage falsely.
The thing is, that is on the report that it happened while you were in jail.
Who made that call?
I think that's when Gloria came down there and they were...
Yeah, but who made the call? And since it's been redacted, they won't tell you who made the next 911 call.
Exactly.
Severson maybe himself, trying to get them clips, imminent hurts, them deputies. They called the fire department and had them go themselves because they need that clip. That's conspiring.
I didn't think that. I didn't call.
No, she never did.
No.
That's conspiring. Even Chris said it. They did because they needed to get that clip because he did so much wrong. He needed to cover his own ass, trying to clean up his own mess to cover his false report he made.
I agree.
And now the department's been covering up for him, holding back the evidence, chopping all up. It took 3 months to get and now the court's been taking me, Cody, with their false charges, even after she said that I didn't do nothing. They put those on themselves. She never put charges on me. Have been taking me to court, trying to prosecute an innocent man they know is innocent. Well, and that little town, you mean, the buildings are all right across the street from each other. They all know each other for decades. You mean to tell me they all don't know what's going on yet? Of course they do. The courthouse right there, the public defender's office, the Cody's office, and the sheriff's department right across the street there, and the jail right there where they had me. They all had me for a week. They all know this case. They've been taking me to court forever. They all know the story. They're the only thing in this town. It's like job security for them every time they put false charges on someone just to keep everybody in business and lawyers getting paid, and they all got clerk jobs, and the judges still on there earning their payroll. They got to keep having criminals. They got to keep having cases, or they're out of work. Right? And There's nothing else going on there. It's a dead little town. There's a little Route 66 museum. There's a gas station, a little hotel, and one little restaurant. There ain't nothing else there except those people that live there and work there. So, it's job security for them. But now they're going to cover up for the guy that's been busting the neighborhoods and cleaning it up the way they want to, dirty him, his buddies and shit. Now they're going to go ahead and cover his ass and send him to retirement real quick. And hide all the true evidence while they're trying to fabricate and make it look the way they want it to look, while they keep taking me to court and forcing me to take a deal, scaring the shit out of me, knowing I'm innocent, and trying to say she said this, she did this, trying to make it look like that with all these clips and all these videos and all this shit them talking, all them lying in the reports and shit, and trying to make it the way they want it to look, like they're making a movie, like they're making a series or some crime drama, and make this guy look all guilty, like he had to have done it, made a bloody mess, did all this, make his own crime scene out of her accident area, make all this in his own way, even stepping out doing his own picture with body cam up, did all this shit themselves. When actually, the truth, and honest to God's truth, praise God, we found her in time and made a call for an ambulance. That's all that ever happened. And look what they've got going. So, how do we prove that I'm innocent, or how do we prove their guilt? They won't
You don't have to prove your innocence. They have to prove you're guilty, and they can't.
But how can I prove they're guilty and I'm innocent? They're holding the evidence. They know I'm innocent and they're guilty.
They have no evidence.
Severson had the body cam on that showed it all with sound. They chopped it all up, cut the sound out. I know, I will. I'm telling you. They chopped it all up, cut the sound out, and cut all the bad shit out that he did. That I said he did.
You're not allowed to do that, though.
That's breaking more laws.
It has to be continuous feed.
But they're breaking laws doing that. Fabricating, tainting evidence, conspiring to make a criminal out of an innocent man.